Hi everybody.
Definitely do.
Welcome to my vlog. Well, this isn't a vlog, this is a sit-down vlog. This video, I'm very aware of what I'm going to talk about. May be triggering, may hurt some feelings, may inspire conversation, probably a little hate in the comment section. I'm fully aware of that, and I don't run from controversy. On my other channel, had a lot of controversy, especially when it came to, men or whatever it is I was talking about in a sit-down video. I've always had a lot of controversy to follow. So this one here, I'm fully aware that it's going to bring some kind of controversy, but I feel the need to speak my mind, because I'm sure there's a lot of people in the world who feels like me and who's afraid to say something. I'm going to say something. I mean, because I want to. And this is what I feel. So, first, I'm going to try to say I'm not trying to offend anybody. These are just my thoughts and my opinions. So, if you want to watch this video, please do watch it to the end. Hit a long thumbs up. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. If not, keep it moving. You don't have to watch. Remember that. All right, let's get into this. All right, guys. So, my location of this video has changed because I have to go and go do something. So I said, let me just do this video in the car. So that being said, still we're gonna talk about it, okay? Trying to get a good. So the purpose of this video, by the title, is I'm going to express some things in this video that may not be, popular or what people like to talk about, but if you come to my channel, you're going to get the real every single time, and it's how I feel. Now, nothing against the LGBTQ plus IA, all that stuff, nothing against them personally. I have no issue with how anyone live their lives. I have no issue with any of it, but I am going to discuss what I have an issue with. Okay? I love gays. I love bi women. Sometimes I think I'm bi, but people have a situation about that, saying people like myself only want to be gay for for play and shit like that. So I don't want to play like I am gay, because I'm not. I'm a straight female who just happen to find women attractive every now and then. So I have nothing against any of it. I never had an issue with with anybody. When I grew up, trans women was called trannies, and we didn't really see trans women like out and proud in the early 80s, 90s. You heard of them. They were kind of an enigma. You knew they existed, but you really didn't see them like that. They weren't out and proud. They didn't become really out and proud until really when what's his name? Bruce Jenner really made it a thing, did a whole TV show. And I watched the TV show because I wanted to know what it's like. I wanted to know about the transition of a transgender and all that stuff. I wanted to know about something that I did not know about. I still didn't have an issue with them then. I wanted them to have fair rights just as everybody else do, all that. But fast forward to 2024. What is this, 2023? Fast forward to 2023. Things is really getting out of hand. Now it's time to speak up, because the transgender women, I want to preface it by saying transgender women movement is out of control, okay? It's so many things that I am against when it comes to this movement, and it wasn't up until really recent that I just had enough. TikTok has really made it like really put it in your face. TikTok really has put it in your face. Even though I'm not even on TikTok as much anymore as I used to be. I used to be on TikTok every day. Now I kind of took a step back from TikTok. But when I do get on TikTok, surprisingly, it be like trans video after trans video after trans video after trans video of something that is just ridiculous. Like, I see trans videos on TikTok of trans women doing like tampon endorsements. Like, how insulting is this when it is clearly a man who ain't never had a period in his life getting an endorsement for tampons? Like, it's like laughable, the stuff that is happening in this world. Then we have trans women who is on social media, who is literally threatening real women, saying, if you don't let me in your bathrooms, you're going to be sorry. That's the last time you're going to tell me I can't do something. Huh? You want to be in our spaces, but you threaten us? You have stories of people at the gym getting attacked by trans women. You're getting all of these stories. Even in prison, a man was allowed in prison because he identified as a woman to molest women that's in a women's prison because he identified as a woman. So now the men can just say, oh, I'm a woman today, and be let in a woman's space to harm a woman. Why are we not protecting women? We have been the word woman is no longer even valid anymore. They have taken the word woman and said, we're not woman anymore, or mother, or whatever. We are a birthing person. What? We are a birthing. Have they said this term to their own mothers? Because they probably would get cursed the hell out if these same transgenders went to their parents and their grandparents and said, you're not a woman, you're a birthing person. I have watched like video after video of certain YouTubers and, political people talking about the word woman, asking people, what is woman? What is a woman? Even actually asking a woman. I think his name was Piers Morgan. I just ran into his video because I went down a rabbit hole one day. And Piers Morgan was actually asking another woman in Britain, what is a woman? And who created, somebody educate me on this term. It's a social construct. What does that even mean? Somebody educate me, please. What the hell is a social construct? They said sex isn't something they say. You can't identify anybody by their sex. It's how their gender, how they identify. Something crazy. Like, they're creating stuff as they go in my mind. Like, they're just coming up with stuff as they go to like satisfy themselves or make it okay for themselves. Look, it's very simple, and no one will ever change my mind about this. Once again, our preference, you can live your life how you want to. But you're not gonna take away our womanhood to satisfy you guys. Let's be clear. There is man, there is woman, there is transgender. There is a choice that you guys made to be transgender. You choose to take hormones. You choose to put on a wig. You choose to wear makeup. You choose to go through reassignment surgery. You choose to do all of that. You choose to turn yourself into a woman. And that's totally fine. But don't force yourself into women's spaces if you don't want you. If you coming into a woman's bathroom and you have a penis in between your legs and there's children in there, young girls in there, and you're in there forcing yourself in there, causing all kind of havoc because you have a penis in between your legs. Go into the men's bathroom where other men are. If we don't want you in our spaces, why are you forcing it so hard? I don't understand transgender women, because you don't see transgender men whose women turned into man fighting so hard to be in man spaces, because in reality they still know underneath, yeah, we transitioned to a man, but we're really not men, because if we got into a fist fight with a man, we would lose. No matter how hard we're trying to say we're a man, we still would lose. We had to go through the same surgery to get all of our women parts removed. Some transgenders don't even get it removed. And then their transgenders are saying that stupid shit. They said women can't get pregnant, or men can't get pregnant. Then they said, what about trans men? They're still born a woman with woman parts. That's not a man. They transition to a man to physically look like one, but they still have a woman's parts. If you're going to be a man, take away the woman parts too. Take away the uterus, take away the fallopian tubes, take away all of it, so you don't have the parts of a woman. You just changed your outside physical to look like a man. You put on man clothes, you cut your hair in a man style. You take hormones to grow a beard. You probably cut off your boobs. You took off the outside to look like a man. But your insides is still woman, because you're born a woman. And their arguments are dumb. It's so dumb. There is a law that just passed recently about, in Michigan, if you misgender someone, then it's a fine and it's a felony, because if you misgender someone. It's stupid. Why is this a felony for misgendering someone if you just don't know? Why is it a felony? And the even more ridiculousness that I've heard was doctors. Who are these doctors? Because let me find out my doctor is calling a vagina a bonus hole. They're not my doctor anymore. How dare you? How dare you even make those words come out of your mouth? How dare you? Why is this even? Why are we pandering to the transgender movement like this? Why are we pandering to them like this? They have way too much fucking power, in my opinion. And people are pandering to them. Why? So they want what? Riot and LGTB all up over their businesses and stuff, and people like take away their endorsements? No, you can stand on your own beliefs. Stand on your own beliefs too. What are your beliefs? I'm not afraid of the LGBTQ community. I don't care. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans. I don't care. I work at a place where I see all kind of people all day long. I don't care how you live your life. I don't care how ridiculous you may look. I saw a transgender the other day at work. 2 of them, matter of fact. Two clearly men. Like clearly men. Body built like a man, but went and got the worst body, their body done, and that looks horrendous. It looks absolutely horrendous. It looked horrendous, okay? The worst boob job, butt job I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't even look him in the face, because if I did, I probably would have started laughing. But that's how you want to live your life. If you think that's cute, then you do whatever you do, you boo. You do you, boo. But they looked crazy. I mean, this one looked crazy. I mean, they had muscles and everything. They wasn't soft and squishy like me, like a woman. They wasn't soft and squishy. It was like straight up built with arms and shit, and had the nerve to have boobs. And had a little butt job, and then small legs. Like, what? the worst BBL I've ever seen in my life. But men do it. Like, men do it. And then if you take your pants off, it probably have a dick too. Like, you probably have a penis too. But you want to be a female so bad. Okay, girl. I'll call you girl. I will call you anything you want to be. But y'all need to respect. Y'all need to respect the blueprint. The blueprint is woman. The blueprint is us. Y'all get get their mannerisms from us. You wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't for us. Really. You get a body because of us. Okay, this is what I want to look like. You copy the blueprint. Whatever that blueprint is. Your favorite celebrity. Whatever. Kim K. Beyonce. You get the blueprint from us. To copy us. To be us. They got the nerve to try to replace us. Stop. Like, really stop. Like stop. Like, really stop. Give it a rest. Y'all are overdoing it, like, big time. Y'all are overdoing it. And then the worst, on the top of the worst is like transgender in sports. Like, I didn't even notice. Like, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know how bad it was until once again I went down a rabbit hole, and then I heard about I watched the videos of the transgender man who was competing as a man, then want to be a transgender. Now he's competing a woman. Eventually, women's sports ain't even gonna be women's sports anymore. It's gonna be transgender sports. It's going to be trans sports. They're like, what do we need women for when we can have transgenders? Who the hell gonna watch that bush? I ain't watching that shit. I'm not supporting that shit. I support women's sports, not trans sports. And then you win as a woman and think that's a flex? You think that's a flex? I think that happened in track. It happened in swimming. What else did it happen? Did it happen in volleyball? If I was a woman who plays sports, I would fucking boycott. I would totally fucking boycott. I would not play a fucking thing until you give me equality. And thank God somebody passed a bill to stop this foolishness. It said no trans in women's sports. Because it's unfair. Thank God somebody was fighting for women for a change and thinking about us. Thinking about us and how unfair things was turning. And people could just say, oh, you're anti-trans or whatever. You're transphobic. Just to get their fucking way. You call me transphobic all you want to. I don't give a good goddamn. I'm not transphobic. I don't give a fuck, again, what you are. Hermaphrodite, gay, straight, tranny, whatever you want to be. It don't pay my fucking bills. I don't give a fucking flying fuck what the fuck you do in your personal life. I don't care less. But I'm standing up for women's rights. I'm standing up for women. And I'm a woman too. I was born with a vagina. It ain't man-made. I ain't had to go to the doctor and get one. I've had one my entire life, bleed 7 days a week per month, bear 2 children, got a cut to create these motherfuckers. If it wasn't for us, these trannies wouldn't be on the goddamn earth. So no, I'm going to fight for women, and I'm going to stand up for women. And these trans women need to respect us. They need to fucking respect us. Because once again, you can fucking put on makeup. You can get popular on social media. You can put on a wig. Because once you take all that off, once you take all that stuff off, and you look at yourself in the mirror, guess what? I don't have on not an inch of makeup. I bet you can still tell I'm a woman. When a tranny take off all that stuff, guess what they look like? A fucking man. Exactly what the fuck they were born as. A fucking man. Unless they got facial features put in to try to look like one. Some women, some mid-trannies have soft features, so when they do put on their makeup, they look like a woman. But once you take it off, and that dragon lady that's on Instagram, very popular tranny. Very popular tranny. But beautiful transgender. But once again, once she take off that makeup, she look just like her normal Asian self. A man. Look like a fucking man. What they're born as. A fucking man. So, I don't agree with how trans women work or operate. I don't agree with them being bullies the way they are. I don't agree with them trying to scare corporations and companies and businesses and all kind of things to get their way. I don't agree with them forcing themselves into women's spaces. I don't agree with them being in our locker rooms, in our sports, in our gyms where we hold safe to us. Those are our places when we don't want to be around a man. We don't want to just choose to be a man or, I don't feel that it's right that a trans woman get to choose or decide, oh, today I don't feel like being a man anymore. I think I want to try this whole woman thing. And now I want all women's rights. No, I don't feel that you should be able to just be able to have access to stuff that's sacred to us. No, because you feel like waking up tomorrow and being one. There is not a time that I can go into a man's bathroom and say, excuse me, sir, do you have a tampon? I guarantee you, no matter what state or country I go to, if I went into a woman's bathroom, I guarantee somebody in that bitch is going to have a tampon or a pad any fucking day of the week. Because that's a struggle that every woman have experienced and will forever experience, even up until the point we go into menopause. A man or a tranny will never know what it's like to have a menopause or cramps or periods or bleeding or any of that or childbirth. A man will not experience that. And I don't want to hear no bullshit about a trans man because that's, again, they're born a woman. I don't want to hear that foolishness. That's a woman who decided they wanted to be a man. I don't want to hear anything else about no foolishness. I don't respect how trans women do things. I don't respect it. Until they respect us, I don't respect them. Trans men, I don't have a problem with them because you don't hear trans men being problematic. You don't hear it. They just go about their business to be trans men. You don't hear them being problematic. It's trans women that's problematic. Stop being problematic. If you want us to accept you, stop being problematic. So, again, I say, I don't agree with the movement of trans women. I don't like the stuff they do. I don't like how they roll. I don't agree with anything about trans women. They have made me not like them as a group because of the stuff that they do. So until they respect us as the women, the blueprint, I don't respect them. The end. And I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. If you agree with me, hit me in the comment section. If not, I don't care either. Again, hit me in the comment section either way. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Follow me on my social media, on my TikTok, Keisha Maurice Robinson on Facebook and TikTok, and Sleepless and LV on Instagram. See you later.